What's good, y'all? Back with another video today. Today we are going to rank my top 10 running backs going into this season. Your favorite running back is probably not on this list. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This was really hard, bro, because when I started writing it down, I'm like, bro, it's a lot of good running backs in the league right now. Why does this look crooked? But it's a lot of good running backs in the league right now. Like, a lot, man. It was hard for me to even put him in a top 10 list, but had to do it. So we're gonna start from the back, and this is a guy who's been doing it for a while, still doing it. Just rushed for 1,000 yards this past season. One of the best running backs of all time. I gotta put Adrian Peterson on the list. AP, man, Redskins, as far as their future, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know they drafted Haskins and Bryce Love, but so Love might take some carries from him. So Geis might too, but Adrian Peterson's still playing like a top running back. Like, they really trying to push him out the league because of his age, but he's still doing it. He's still doing it at a high level. So I can really appreciate that. And just as a football fan, bro, when you look at it, like when I watch him and I watch Ezekiel Elliott or Todd Gurley, he's more agile than them. He still has some breakaway speed, and he's not afraid to get hit, still not afraid to take a tackle, you know what I mean? Like, but AP is my guy for number 10. Number 9, Leonard Fournette. Fournette, man, so much talent, man. He is such a talented running back, so much potential, but he just got to take care of injuries. If he takes care of injuries this season, definitely I could see him top 5 rushing. No ifs, ands, or buts. If he can play this full season, definitely top 5 rushing. Very good running back. So much, it's just so much potential there. But we gotta get it together. We gotta take care of that, man. Number 8, Melvin Gordon. Gordon, coming out of college, he was one of my favorite running backs, but I don't watch the Chargers. I'm not from San Diego, but just when I do watch his highlights, you know, solid running back overall. He's solid overall. I don't see anything he does exceptionally well, but just overall, he can play a part in the pass game. He can play a part in the run game, inside, bounce outside. He does everything. He does everything. So I can respect that. He can only get better. So we gonna see as far as how high his ceiling could go. But I will put him at number 8. And that was tough, because there's a lot of other good running backs that I probably would have put ahead of him, I'm be honest. But he's solid. He's very solid. Christian McCaffrey at number 7. I wanted to put him higher, bro. I really did. But like I said, like I probably feel different about this list a little later, now that I look at this. But Christian McCaffrey, number 7, bro. He could go higher, definitely could go higher, but the running backs I rated ahead of him, it's arguable, bro. It's very arguable. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving, man. Yeah, that's tough to debate. As far as the role he plays, yeah, he's a very good running back. But man, I'm rethinking my own list right now, bro. All right, but we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna stick with that and just keep going. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about these other names. But like I said, your favorite running back probably not on here. Next up at 6, we have Alvin Kamara, Mr. Slippery himself, smooth with the moves. Kamara, man, he's used in that offense so well. Like it's like Sean Payton is on par offensively with Belichick, in my opinion. And you got Sean McVay, coming up. But the way they use Kamara is awesome, bro. He does everything. He's probably, in my opinion, I think he's the best receiving back in the league. It's arguable. You can argue Le'Veon in there. You can argue Christian McCaffrey in there, definitely. Maybe Saquon too. Oh, Saquon, man, I forgot he nice. But I think that's a solid spot for Kamara. So we gonna leave that there. At 5. My guy, underrated, bro. Very underrated. David Johnson. I gotta give it to him, bro. Like, some of y'all might not. Y'all be like, why is he on the list? Bro, I gotta give it to him, bro. David Johnson is a tough running back, man. He do it all, receiving, everything, man. And a lot of these running backs do everything, but he's consistent. As far as, it's just the team successes is not that well. But if you watch David Johnson play, he's a good running back. He top dog. But like I said, this is going into the season, so we're gonna see how well he does. You got Kyler Murray there. You got Hakeem Butler, Andy Isabella, Fitzgerald. You know, we gonna see how this all mixes. What's the dude? Who's the offensive coordinator? I can't think of his name, but you know, we gonna see how this all plays out. And I think this is it's gonna be a good year for David Johnson. A really good year. Everything is going in the right direction for him. So we gonna see about that. Next up at 4, we have Ezekiel Elliott. Some of y'all probably be tripping about that. They'll be like, why is Zeke number 4? He should be number 1. You know, everybody, it's your opinion. That's your opinion. Not my opinion. But, you know, I like Zeke. He's a good running back. You know, I always felt like, you know, he got drafted into the best situation off the strength that O-line was crazy, bro. Like, when he first got there, that O-line was crazy. And, you know, they still good. They not as good as they were, but they still good. He beefed up a little bit, you know. He'll take more hits, all this good stuff, you know. Number 3. If this guy can stay healthy, and he just gotta stay healthy, bro. But Todd Gurley stays healthy. You know, he can be one of the best running backs in the league. He is one of the best running backs in the league, but he just gotta stay healthy, man. You know, he's another one of them running backs who came into this new era right now. You know, I feel like Le'Veon started it. You know, in my opinion. In a sense, like, where all the running backs now are trying to essentially be receivers. You know, of course, we had running backs back in the day who was good at it, you know, LT, can't think on top of the head. But, you know, like, as of recent, the past couple of years, we have running backs that are just, that are excelling in catching aspect of the game. Gurley, as long as he stays healthy, man, you know, I could stick with him at number 3. I don't see him moving ahead of these next 2 dudes, personally. But number 3, solid. Number 2, Saquon Barkley. This dude definitely has potential to be one of the best running backs ever. Like, legit. That's a legit statement, bro. Ever. Like, talent-wise, exceptional at running between tackles, bouncing it outside. He does a spin move. Like, it's all these running backs, they don't incorporate everything in the game as far as spin moves, stiff arm, trucking. He'll do it all, and he lets it come to him. Like, you know, he's not forcing moves. He's not forcing stuff. He tries to. He does what he can within that moment, and just that, man. It's a talented running back, bro. Definitely talented. What's crazy is Miles Sanders, the running back at Penn State after him. He just got drafted by the Eagles, but they run just alike. Miles he's not Saquon. It's like you can see, like, Saquon they totally different, but bro, they look just alike as far as run style. Miles Sanders bounce off people, all this good stuff. Y'all should really check him out if y'all don't know who he is. He just got drafted by the Eagles. But number 1, Le'Veon Bell. You know, Le'Veon, he's just the dominant running back. You know, smooth, patient, very, very patient running back. I feel like with a game that's so fast, you know, when you have players that are patient, it's crazy because the patience is just like, it'll be just a second and a half, you know, but that little thought of movement, you know, helps and creates a better play than the play that's there. But I gotta give Le'Veon the number 1 spot. He's coming back. He's gonna be with the Jets. I don't know about their situation, but, you know, he's a talented running back. So, you know, you got some players who are just good in certain systems, and looking at him, I feel like he'll be good in any system. You know, got a developing quarterback in Sam Darnold, so we're gonna see how that goes. But you put the ball in his hands, he's a playmaker. So that's my top 10. I know you got Lamar Miller, Nick Chubb, Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman, Joe Mixon, Sony Michel, LaShawn McCoy. Bro, LaShawn McCoy is still talented. Like, legit, it's arguable LaShawn McCoy is still a top 10 running back right now. That's no joke at all. He's just not as fast as he used to be. He's not as quick, but he's quicker than some of the running backs I named. Definitely. Like, he's shiftier, more elusive, can catch better than some of them. Definitely. Like you can argue that Derrick Henry's on the come up, Dalvin Cook on the come up. So it's like, you know, you can throw whoever you want to throw in the top 10. That's just my personal opinion. That's how I'm feeling right now. If I was to sit here for an hour and break this list down, it'd be totally different. If I was to sit here for 2 hours, it'd be different after that. So, you know, I can't really just say, oh, this is legit the top 10 running backs in the league. But that's, you know, that's just how I'm feeling at this moment. So, but it's a lot of great running backs in the league, a lot of up-and-coming dudes. Like I said, y'all check out Miles Sanders. He gonna be a nice running back. I like Benny Snell from the Steelers drafted. That's gonna be a good fit. That's a really good fit. I have a nice tandem with him and James Conner. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. But if y'all want me to do more of these lists, I probably got some more coming. But go ahead, drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about my top 10? Like I said though, I feel like you can mix this up, you can throw it around. Like I said, Christian McCaffrey is number 7. You could probably throw him in the top 5, definitely. But that's that. So appreciate y'all for watching. Go ahead, like, leave a comment, subscribe.